Well, I went into the barber shop, and lo and behold, there was a huge lineup, and one of the barbers went home early. So I didn't get my hair done, so that have to get put off for another day. Updates from around the cosmos. Mm, okay, so what I'm picking up from what's coming through is, let's see what I can tell you. Listserv, which is a long string of words and phrases. Listserv. Okay, here we go. My interest in happiness. Getting to the point. A thump. And another thump. And that's about all. So I know that doesn't sound like very much about my read of the current energies, but I'm going to tell you my interpretation. Never be too concerned if it doesn't apply to you, but the day's events have brought me to the conclusion that there are lots of people who are a lot of people are isolated. In other words, they've got on what I call armor. It's like armor to protect your emotions, because this is coming up in a huge number of people right now. It's a huge issue, and that's past life issues, not really like pre this lifetime, but stuff from the past in this lifetime. And these issues are coming up because they need to be let go of. And people have got armor on them because in the past, when they have been hurt by whatever the situations were, they didn't want to get hurt again. So they built like a psychic armor around themselves. The problem with psychic armor is it doesn't allow you to be here now. Psychic armor always brings you back to the point where you made psychic armor. So it keeps you stuck in the past. If you were going to hit the accelerator in your car because you wanted to go faster, that's basically the problem right now, is that you've got a huge anchor. You've got a huge anchor, and your anchor is tied to the past. And you can't, as hard as you try to accelerate, you can't move because you're anchored in the past because of the psychic armor that you developed way long time ago when you didn't want to get hurt. And it happens to everyone. Everyone has been hurt in the past, and everyone develops psychic armor. If you're going to let go of this huge anchor that's holding you in the past, it has to go by the fact you're installed. You can't do it. I can't tell you in words how to get rid of this anchor. It has to be you installating yourself anew now. Which means you have to drop all of these other kinds of anchors. So the other kinds of anchors are, no, it's not your beliefs. It's mostly not your memories. It's mostly your instincts. Animals have instincts. Humans are not to be using instincts. What's the difference between instincts and intuitions? Instincts are what people who don't meditate say. It's basically patterns in their mental bodies. People who meditate a lot are freed from these mental impressions, and they are in the present moment. In the present moment, you can get fresh intuitions. If you don't meditate and you think you're getting intuitions, you're not. You're running on instincts. It's animalistic. It's holding you to the past. Always comes back to the same thing. Meditate 5 hours a day for the next 6 years. That's my advice. I'm Harry McFladden, and the band is called the Lip Services.